What's up, Zombie Slayers? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my 7 Days to Die single player Let's Play. This is episode 4, and it is the nighttime, and the reason I'm paused right now is because I was actually going to just mine throughout the night, but you guys gave me a really good idea to go out to that car and try and get pipes out of it. Well, I thought it was a good idea until I got friggin' zombies on me breaking through my house. It was a good idea. I just, I just didn't realize there'd be so many zombies in the area. I am playing max spawn, so I guess I should have noticed that, but I'm gonna go ahead and take care. We've already killed one horde. Well, it wasn't really a horde, but it was a good 6 or 8 zombies. And with this kind of bow, actually, it was probably more than that, actually. Alright, so she's dead. I would like to loot her. I did loot the zombies, and I don't like looting off camera, but I'm not going to leave the zombies there unlooted. And I did get leather armor schematics, which is, God, it's like the only schematic I've gotten, and I've gotten 2 of them. Oh, boy. Alright, I'm going to go for this again. By the way, when I got, like, those zombie, they chewed through this wood like it wasn't even there. They broke a hole in the wall, and they almost broke in. Like, it was like 6 zombies, maybe, and they almost broke in. So this thing is not going to be... Is that something out there? No, that's cotton. This thing is not going to do it for... This is not going to do it for the 7-day horde. So we're going to have to figure something out, and I've got some plans. But wood is not going to get you through the 7-day horde. If it does, I'd be amazed because, man, they were just chewing through it, man. Like, no joke. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of the corpses. And we need to get our forge up like tonight. I'm gonna really try and go get that car as soon as I'm done with these gore blocks. Now these gore blocks will help the heat to go up, which could get you screamers, which could get you big hordes. So yeah, the second I get a pipe, I'm out. I think you get them on the next stage. This stage, got it. Let's go. We'll get the rest of it tomorrow morning. Alright, so now we gotta get a forge going. We gotta get some concrete going. I was thinking about working with cobblestone. Cobblestone is pretty weak, and I think I can get a concrete wall around this wood shack by day 7, which would be really, really nice. So, do we need to bring anything else down? Well, we need the bellows. What did I do with my bellows? They're still on me. Okay, so what do I need for the forge? Let's go ahead and make the forge really quick. I'm gonna need the lumps of clay. That's all I need. And we got a forge. Beautiful. Thank you for telling me about that car, guys. I seriously did not think of it. Oh, you know what? You know what sucks? I'm not on the right level. Ah, crap. I've still got more levels to go. I'm not on level 25 yet. Yes, I do have to be on level 25. That's my anal retentive nature coming through. I can't help it. Alright, so I have the proper amount of ladders. I think I only have to go down 8 more spots. So let me do this off camera because it's going to be boring digging. I will get back to you once I'm ready to put down the forge. Okay, I'm on level 25 now, and let's make a little spot for the forge. Alright, and can we stand up? We can. I don't think we can stand up yet. Can we stand up? Yeah, we could kind of stand up. It's kind of a little weird down here. Kind of get turned around a little bit. That's okay. Alright, let's put the forge down. We got to get this thing cooking, and cooking now. Is that... Oh, no. Don't turn it, buddy. There we go. Can't put it down because of the axe. So let's go ahead and stop making these axes. We were doing the axe thing. Alright, so we can get rid of this one, and let's pick up those 2. And that should be good enough. There we go. Alright, now the first thing we want to do, we need cement. So there you go. We can make cement. It's just stone. Very simple. But this thing's going to be going 24/7. Let's just turn that on right now. That thing's going to be going 24/7. What I'm going to be looking for down here is an ore vein. But I think what I'm going to need more right now is probably more wood. Now I don't have the ladder thing set up. That's okay for now. I'll just nerd pole up for the time being, and I'll get the ladder going all the way down there eventually. I just, I'm in kind of a hurry here. Did I put that down? No, I didn't. What am I standing on? There we go. Do I have any more wood? Oh, boy. It does not seem like I have any more wood. How did that happen? Alright, well, let's drop some unneeded stuff off. How's my food and drink? It's pretty good. Pretty good. Drop this off. What am I going to need? I'm going to need this. Won't need that or that. Oh, it's daytime already. You know what? I'm probably going to spend most of the day inside today except for chopping wood. So let's go chop some wood. I mean, honestly, what I need is I need to get ready for the 7-day horde, which means that forge needs to keep going. The problem is it's going to call in screamers. That's going to be an issue. In order to deal with the screamers, we're simply going to need wood. I'm hoping one forge won't be too bad with the screamers, but, you know, I'm not really prepared for screamers. For those who don't know, screamers are basically these, they're kind of like scout zombies. They come in when they sense heat in the area going up, and if they see you, they will scream. Actually, they don't even have to see you, they can sense you. And if they sense you, they'll scream. And if they scream, I wasn't sure if I hit him or not. He doesn't seem to be running too fast. Anyway, if they scream, they'll call in a horde. So, that's kind of a problem. A lot of people say, well, just put your campfires and stuff far away from your base. I did that 2 seasons ago, and it didn't work. What happens is, anywhere the forge is, the screamers will spawn in like a circle around the forge. And because the forge was like 25 blocks away from my base, they were spawning about 25 blocks away from the forge, and they were spawning inside my base. So I usually just have my forge right underneath my base. I don't really care that much, to be honest. I'll just deal with it. If nothing else, then the screamers bring in more zombies, which is more action for you guys. It's not a total killjoy. It's just, you know, it's something you kind of want to avoid. I guess the ideal situation would be to... we need some wood. Where can we get wood? Well, wood's got to be over here, so let's go over there. Anyway, I'm guessing the... What was that? What did I put a waypoint out there? Oh, yeah, potassium nitrate. I guess the ideal situation would be to go about 50 blocks away, put down your forges, set up your forge, and then build a second mini bike. A lot of people build a mini bike upstairs and a mini bike downstairs. And you make your second mini bike upstairs, or you make your first mini bike upstairs for getting around the world. And then when you got enough parts, actually, usually when you get the mini bike for dumb shits and you get enough parts, it's usually pretty easy to get the parts of the mini bikes. You can make a second one. So you make a second one downstairs, and then it doesn't matter that it's 50 blocks away because you could just drive down the way. And I guess you could do that for screamers. Make a hallway that's 50 blocks down, man. It's a lot of digging. I guess it's not that much of a problem. Usually by the time I could dig 50 blocks away and get a mini bike and all that stuff, screamers aren't usually an issue at that point. But it could be a problem. I'll tell you. All right, we're good. I got to get that farm going too. So we got to get some... We gotta get more animal hide. We need another forge. Okay. Alright, big boy. Come get some. We also gotta start grinding out our weaponsmithing skill. Because we need a better bow as well. We really need a secondary forge. We want one forge cooking stone at all times and another forge cooking other things. That's the situation we find ourselves in at this point. Again, I refuse to take the sexual Tyrannosaurus perk. You guys gave me some really good pointers. I mean, you guys, hey man, if you take the sexual Tyrannosaurus perk, you're not wrong. I mean, that's just for you. I simply do not want to waste the points. And someone said, well, you know, those 10 points aren't really worth much later on in the game. But there's still 10 points. It's 10 points you're never going to get back for a skill that's only good in the early game. So, you know, if you want to take it, I'm not making any judgments on you. I mean, you know, it's a good skill. I just choose not to take it. I give my reasons, and I think they're reasonable. So, what we need to do is find a node under our base. I'm going to take some of this wood, and I'm going to... Actually, let's make some woodlock spikes. We can make 20. We're just going to make 10 because I need the other wood for the forge. And we need to find an ore vein underneath our house. If we don't find an ore vein underneath our house, we're going to be hurting. We're going to be hurting because we need to upgrade those spikes to metal. Although I guess we really don't need log spikes, maybe, but I don't know. I'm going to start making them now. If I don't find an ore vein by day 5, then I'm just going to I'm just gonna put regular spikes around my base and just that'll get me through the 7-day horde. It's just not that good, especially when all you have is a bow. All right, so we still have coal. I didn't even realize I had coal. I don't like using coal to cook with. I don't like using coal for that though. I don't like using coal in the forge until I really have to. You know what I mean? Or not until I have to. Until I have an overabundance of coal. That's what I'm trying to say. Should we do anything else with any of this stuff? No, it's okay. Do I have all my metal on me? I do. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get some metal going. I know we need stone, but we also need some iron for a few different reasons. Oops. Alright, you're going to just get... I want you going for a long time. And I also want you doing iron. And, you know what? Just go ahead and do some clay for now as well. There you go. Get some iron and some clay going. That'll get us some forged iron so we can make better tools. I want to get that stone going, but we need better tools. With the forged iron, we can make better tools. We can also make a better melee weapon. And it's just going to make us a better fighter overall. I would like to get one more looting day done before day 7, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Let's, do I want to go for wood or do I want to mine? I think I'm going to go for wood. I really should just do some more looting, shouldn't I? Alright, what do we got? Yeah, we went up there. Alright, that's a good spot for wood. We should have some, seed things right here. We gotta get a forge going. I want that farm going as soon as possible. Because I refuse to take the Quality Joe. No, not Quality Joe. I will be taking Quality Joe. Because I refuse to take Sexual Tyrannosaurus, I'm going to need coffee as soon as possible. By the way, Madmole put out a video a couple days ago that was really interesting. And the one thing I found the most interesting is they're going to nerf... They're going to nerf farming. Now, I think farming does need a nerf. But I'll tell you right now, when they nerf farming, you know, that Sexual Tyrannosaurus perk is going to look a little bit better. You know? So, you know, right now farming's easy, man. You get a farm going, stuff starts growing, you're good to go. He was saying something like 3 days per... 3 days per growing cycle. And I think there's like, what, 2 or 3 growing cycles per crop? So we're looking at 6 to 9 days for a harvest. Although, if you get it fertilized, you'll get bonus crops, so you'll get more stuff out of it. But still, I think farming is going to take a huge nerf, and that's going to make it a lot more challenging. And I might just be convinced to take Sexual T-Rex at that point. Because if I get a farm even today, I mean, if this was like after the update, I might not have stuff till well after day 10. So I don't know. I'm not saying maybe I was a little zealous with my not wanting to take sexual Tyrannosaurus. It's a fine perk. I just choose not to use it. That's all. Okay. Keep a lookout for this stuff. We should also probably get more plant fibers. Although I'm not really sure. What am I saving my skill points for? I don't know. I don't really need to spend them right now. I don't spend them until I need to. I'm also going to make everything underground wood, except for my forge room. I'm going to make the hallways wood. I'm going to make all my stuff wood underground, just because I want to upgrade to get my construction tool perk higher, or construction tool skills higher. That's really all the coffee beans I have. And no corn. It's okay. I don't have what I need to... Oh, today's going to be the airdrop, too. We need to make sure we have a good amount of inventory space for the airdrop. Okay. Let's get back to base. And I think we are going to... I think I'm going to dig underground until the airdrop comes. And that's not really that exciting. So I will pause the video right now, and I will come back when it's time to get the airdrop. Alright, this is pretty much how I mine down here. I set up a bunch of axes to be made, and then whenever it tells me my inventory's full, I drop an axe, and then it'll just make another axe. And we are up to yellow axes, which means we can make a yellow pickaxe. I think I'm going to make my pickaxe now. I wanted to get up to yellow before I made it. Alright. So let's go ahead and grab this stuff right here. Doesn't have anything else in there. Now it's just all stone all the time. Put like so much friggin' wood in there. I want this thing going 24/7. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take out our forged iron. And we are going to... Let's drop some of these stone axes. Don't worry, they'll disappear eventually. And we are going to go ahead and make a pickaxe. Iron pickaxe. There we go. Alright, what else do we want to make with iron? Let's go ahead and make our next club. which is going to be a... Oh, I wish I could make the spike club. Oh, I gotta find that book. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and make the barbed club. That's the next upgrade. And that means we can scrap this. Alright, so what else do we need to make? An axe. Let's go ahead and make a proper iron axe. Alright, and now we're just looking for an ore vein, man. If we find an ore vein, we're going to be good to go. Those small spikes break out way too easily. I'm telling you, before I started recording, I only had like maybe 6 zombies come in on me, and they tore through those small spikes like they weren't even there. It's not so big of an issue, but, you know, I'm going to have everything downstairs by day 7, so that's good. So I fully expect them to break into my home. Like, I don't have the means to kill them. My bow is just not going to do it. So, we'll see. Alright, so let's go ahead and use the pick. There we go. We'll have that soon. And what else? We should probably start spamming clubs. But we'll do that. We'll do that in a little bit. Alright, now this doesn't seem that much better, does it? No, it is. It is that much better. It just feels like a little slower, but it definitely hits a lot harder. Well, does it? 414... 383. Doesn't hit that much better. I think it hits like almost double. So, well, it'll tell me. This hits 27, and this hits 42. Yeah, it's double. Pretty much double. And it might be a little slower, but it's not half as slow. So it's still better to use. And I am getting warmed by the fire. That is a bit of an issue, but that is okay. Yeah, we just need to find an ore vein now, man. Find an ore vein. It's gonna be gold. That's what people tell me. Like, a lot of people tell me, oh, you know, you should put your loot on 50%. You should put your loot down. I don't think loot really. I understand, like, putting loot down definitely makes things harder to get. But at the same time, like, a lot of stuff in this game that is very important to you, like iron, nodes underground, are not affected by loot chance. So, or loot percentage. So, you know, it's important, but this is where I really am missing. I need an ore vein bad. I need an ore vein, damn it. Alright, what else do I have? Alright, let's make the hoe, and let's start the farm. Very important we start this farm. Are you good? Yeah, you're good for a while. Let's put some more stone in there. Gotta keep that stone pumping in there, man. Like, no joke. Alright, I will continue nerd pulling up here until I find an ore vein. Because I just can't afford the time. I can't afford the time to mine out those stone on the way up and replace it with, you know, wood frames. There's not much point to it, really. Alright, so we're gonna need this. We can drop off this. We can drop off these. Drop off. Hold on to that. Put that right there. We're not gonna need that anymore. We'll make a proper iron shovel. This away. We're gonna need that. Put that away. Grain alcohol. We'll hold on to that for now. And okay, let's go. Now, you can have your farms unattended. It's not a problem. So just one thing, when you're going to farm, make sure you're heading directly north, south, east, or west. Don't go like southwest or anything. I'm not going to tell you why. Just trust me. It makes it easier. It's kind of hard to explain. So, all right. So we're going north. We'll start right here. Oops. Right click. Sorry. Okay. And we only need 3. Come on. One, 2, 3. You're not going to work with me, huh? There we go. Okay, that's good. Okay. I am going to continue mining down below until it's... Ooh, why am I so hot? What am I wearing? Red shirt, pants, the boots. Yeah, it's getting hot here. Take off the boots. How are we now? Yep, we're dropping. Okay. Man, it's getting really hot. Damn. All right, I'm going to be mining until it's time for the airdrop. So I'll come back for the airdrop, guys. See you then. You know what? It's 12 o'clock. I didn't hear the plane. Maybe I can't hear from down here? Crap, I might have missed my first airdrop. Alright, let me go upstairs and see what I can see. Crap. Would I have not heard it from down there? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't remember ever hearing the airdrop from down there. Maybe it's the third day? Like, maybe it's like day 4 it comes? It didn't say it comes on day 3. It said it comes every 3 days. So, I don't know. What do I want to do now? Do I want to go looting or do I want to keep digging? Let's keep digging. Let's keep digging. We should replace those spikes too. Yeah, I don't know. Does it come on day 4, guys? I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I didn't even think about that. I think it says it comes every 3 days, which means we start on day 1. It should come on day 4. I hope I didn't miss it. Because I don't think you hear the airdrop if you're down in caves like that. And I wasn't thinking about it. Darn it. It'd be a bummer to miss the first airdrop. Oh, no, don't do that. Really? Whatever. I'm trying to repair the damn spike. You know, while we're up here and it's daytime, we should get some iron. From the things up here. We should also get stone. Yeah, we should get iron and stone. Let's get some iron and stone while it's daylight. And, yeah, then we'll go downstairs for the night. Day 5 will be dog horde day, so that means we want to get a blunderbuss up before then. We're going to need some gunpowder for that. Did we get any potassium nitrate? I don't think we did. Let's go get the potassium nitrate. And then we'll make some gunpowder, and then we'll make some blunderbuss ammo. The blunderbuss is a big pile of crap, but the thing is, all shotguns, including the blunderbuss, have a winded effect. It's called winded. It says 80, so I think it's like an 80% chance to work, but it seems to work every time I've ever used it, so I'm pretty sure it's a really good chance it's going to work. And basically what winded does, it slows down the enemy. So the dogs, you know, you don't have to kill them, you just have to, you know, wind them, and then they're at least slowed down. Because dogs are nasty in this game. If you're playing this on console, man, like they really slow the dogs down really, really badly on console. Dogs on console are really, really slow. It's not like that it's not like that on PC. They're very fast and very dangerous on PC. They're your first enemy that's going to give you problems. Alright, so let's see what we got over here. What is that potassium nitrate? Okay. That isn't potassium nitrate. That's okay. It's all good. Oh man, my guy's hungry. That is okay. We'll get some food when we go back. So yeah, somebody get some potassium nitrate, make some gunpowder, we'll be good to go. And then we'll have the blunderbuss well before day 5, so that's good. We'll have it today, actually. Well, tonight. I'll make it tonight, make the ammo. Make the ammo first. As a matter of fact, why don't we get our weaponsmithing skill up, because that's what you use for the blunderbuss. Don't worry, I'm not going to make all the... I'm not going to make all that, all those clubs. Okay. As a matter of fact, I don't really want to say to make that money. How about just 100 clubs? There we go. Alright, where's that potassium nitrate? It's around here somewhere. I can smell it. It stinks. You know what? We also have an axe. We did make the axe, right? There we go. So why don't we go ahead and cut down some trees while we're here. Check it out. Axe, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And yes, we have clubs in our inventory that can't be made because I don't have any room. That's okay. It's not a big deal. Did I get the seed? I don't know. We should probably make room for the seeds. That wasn't... I don't think that was maple. Yeah, you know what? Let's stop this. I don't want to fill up my inventory. Somebody missed seeds. I don't have a lot of seeds around my house, so it's important that I get whatever seeds are there. I was following the wrong waypoint, by the way. I was following the red one when I should have been following the little one that looks like a cave. All right, let's not sprint everywhere. Oh, there's my timer. Oh, there we go. Come to Papa. Plenty of room for it? Yeah, we're good. All right, guys, I'm going to call this one here. That is going to be it for episode 4. We'll see you next time for episode 5. Till then, take it easy.